people. So welcome back to Boricua Science Nation once again, family. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so we're gonna be talking today about Edgar Belanco once again. Okay, so I was thinking about I'm talking about what happened over there in Ohio, Palestine. We call it Palestine, but you can you spell it the same way you spell Palestine. Okay, so I don't know why they call that place Palestine when it is spelled the same way you say Palestine. But here's the thing, family. Nothing. Let me start by saluting my beautiful Puerto Rico, all of those Boricuas from the island, the United States, and the whole world. Salute to you, Boricuas. We love you all from here, from Puerto Rico. I want to salute my Hispanic people, including the Mexicans. Also, my people from Chicago, where I was born, in the United States as a whole, the greatest nation in the whole world, family. Ooh. Okay, family. So, what is going on with Edgar Belanco? Uh, this controversial thing that many people are making a big thing out of Ivan Calderon. Said that many people are saying that right now we know that Edgar Belanco is not ready for Canelo Alvarez. Nobody knows that. Nobody knows that. How can you know? How can you know Edgar Belanco is not ready? I mean, if you're gonna think about who Edgar Belanco has fought and who Canelo Belanco has fought, Edgar Belanco is never going to be ready for Canelo Alvarez. Okay, so because Canelo Alvarez has fought, I think better opposition and champions. Let's say champions. Let's not say better opposition. Maybe a little bit better, but not as good as many people are putting them to be. Okay, he beat a Caleb Plant, who's pretty good, right? Caleb Plant is pretty good, but I think Edgar Belanco could beat Caleb. I think Edgar Belanco could beat Caleb. You know, there's many people. You know, I saw a comment about a person, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to show you. But the thing is that I saw this other guy who makes video, El Caballero del Boxeo. Many of you know that. He was saying that Calderon was right. He's right because Calderon, and it is not about hating other Puerto Ricans. It is not. You know, you gotta be you gotta not be. I mean, he's trying to say that that's not being biased. That's not being biased. You're talking reality. The reality is that you don't know. That is the reality. Okay? Because if you're going to take a look at the achievements of Canelo Alvarez and compare them to Edgar Belanco, Canelo Alvarez has got more achievements. One. Just like Mayweather has had more achievement than Canelo when Canelo fought Mayweather. Okay? And maybe if Canelo would have fought Mayweather a little bit sometime later, you know, wait a little bit more, maybe he would have looked better. But maybe he wouldn't even beat him. Because I think Mayweather was going to beat him anyways. You know, this is about being good. If you're good, you're going to get really, really far. If you're not good, you're going to lose. That's the thing. Many of these fighters who come up, they kind of beat everyone. Okay? And this is not about if he knows how to fight or if he doesn't know how to fight, if he's got experience, he doesn't have experience. Edgar Belanco has the experience he needs. He's been fighting for many years. He's been fighting since he was 7 years old. Okay? So now he was talking, and I'm going to show you part of the video. He was saying that, it's not about supporting your Puerto Rican fighters, and you know, it's about that. It is all about that. You need to support your Puerto Rican fighters. You need to go all in on your Puerto Rican fighters. It's like we said in Spanish, yo voy al mío. Yo voy al mío. El mío va a ganar. El mío va a ganar. You cannot be thinking about losing. Because that guy, he's too good, man. Many crazier things has happened in sports. Crazier things. Miguel Berlanga is a big guy. He can take a punch. Miguel Berlanga, he can hit. He's got the power. He's got the boxing skills. He's been going to distance for the fourth time in a row. His last fight was a great experience for him. What else? What else do you want from Miguel Berlanga? What else? Okay, so this is not about if Miguel Berlanga is ready today, tomorrow. If they fight now, because he's not going to fight. Just like I said in my last video, Miguel Berlanga is not going to fight Canelo Alvarez right now. Miguel Berlanga might be fighting Canelo Alvarez next year, in the middle of next year. Miguel Berlanga he's got to make like 2-3 fights at least, maybe 4 fights before fighting Canelo Alvarez. We don't know about the contract he signed with Matchroom, with DAZN, with Eddie Hearns. We don't know. We don't know how many fights Miguel Berlanga needs to make to fight Canelo Alvarez. To get the fight against Canelo Alvarez. We don't know. He's just like Eddie Hearns said, Miguel Berlanga needs to do good in those fights, in those wins. Okay? He's not going to put him in there with Canelo if he thinks Miguel Berlanga is not ready. And this guy was talking about like a fighter like John Ryder, John Ryder, who's got 5 losses. Okay, he beat Sash Parker in his last fight. He did pretty good. Sash Parker got injured in that fight. He got injured. He beat Daniel Jacobs, and it was a really close fight. I think Miguel Berlanga beats Daniel Jacobs. I think Miguel Berlanga beats a healthy Sash Parker. And let me show you. Let's go over there because I want to show you something. Okay, family. Okay, family. So here we are. I want to show you. This comment from this guy right here. Let me just make this a little bit closer so you can see it. This guy, take a look at what this guy says right here. I like this comment. The problem is Andrade and Charlo would duck Berlanga if the fight was offered. That's how pathetic they are. Canelo knows Berlanga ain't ready for the king. Maybe not right now. Maybe. Just maybe. Okay? Just maybe he's not ready. Just maybe. Okay? And right here, they're trying to defend. They're not defending Miguel Berlanga. They're trying to defend Canelo because Canelo, right here, these people are saying that Canelo is ducking. Many people are saying that Canelo is ducking the fights against these guys. Andre, Charlo, Benavides, Morel, to get the fight against Miguel Berlanga. Okay? That's what many people are saying. I think many channels, I think it was Dante's Boxing Nation, I think it was Boxing Eagle, and these people who are saying this, okay? It says right here, you keep exposing these haters. Why aren't they on Jermall for inactivity? Jermall Charlo, I think that guy's not going to fight anymore. Truthfully, we even mention Charlo anymore? Why do we even mention Charlo? And unofficially retired, almost 2 years with no fight. That guy is having, I think, mental issues. Mental issues. He's not okay. He's not okay. Coming right here, and they said right here, you're saying that about Bivol now after Canelo. Okay, because the guy was praising Canelo, Bivol. This guy who was making this video, he was praising Bivol. He was saying that Bivol beats all of this guys at once. He beats Edgar Berlanga. He beats Plant. He beats Benavides. He beats Morel. He beats Charlo and Andre. He beats everybody. He was saying Bivol, who beat Canelo. Okay, and they say you're saying that about Bivol now after Canelo lost to him, but I'm going to look for your videos and see what you were saying before they fought. I don't think you had the same opinion about Bivol because everybody knows that many of these people thought that Canelo was just going to run over Bivol, and that is what I'm trying to tell you. Many people just praise a guy who's beatable because Canelo is beatable. Canelo has lost like 4 times, maybe 5. Canelo has had many close fights, many close fights. Okay, so to think that Canelo just right now, because before he fought Bivol, all of these people were saying, Canelo's gonna beat that guy easy. Many people thought Canelo was even the bets were for Canelo by a lot. Okay, so this cherry pick will go the same way the cherry pick he made against Bivol. Then I said, and this guy replied to me, "How is Bivol a cherry pick?" You see, he said that like I'm a clown for saying that. He's laughing, and they say, "Nah, not right now, but before he fought him, don't act like a fool. You know that I'm talking about you, big ass. Okay, about your big ass. Okay? Puerto Ricans hating on Canelo." And said, no, hating, man, it's just facts. He fought Bivol because he thought it would be easy, just like he did with Triple G in his last fight. That's a reality, man. That is the truth. That is the truth. You know, Canelo picks the fights, and many of them he's gonna beat them. But there are many fighters out there who could beat Canelo. Maybe even the fight against John Ryder could be a hard fight for him. We don't know. We don't know because John Ryder has lost some fights, and I think Canada's gonna beat John Ryder. But I was one of the few who said that Bivol was gonna beat Canelo Alvarez. You can look it up in my videos. You can look it up in my videos, man. Look it up. Look for it. Look for it. And now let's take a look at what this other clown said. This guy right here. What he was saying. Let me put this part right here. Because he's saying that it's not about
últimas combates de Canelo.
He's saying this it's not about not supporting Edgar Berlanga. It's about talking the truth. Edgar Berlanga hasn't fought a good opponent. He has had problems against him. He needs to fight a guy like John Ryder, a guy who has 5 losses. This retard is saying, this old retard. This guy is older than me, man. He's older than me. Much older. This guy it's gotta be like 60 plus years old. And if it's not, he looks really old. He's all effed up. He's all effed up. Listen to this.
No, Álvarez. Porque los rivales últimos que él ha vencido no son boxeadores, vamos a poner, buenos.
Did you listen to that? The last fighters Edgar Berlanga has fought, they're not good fighters. They're not good fighters. Steve Rose fought a champion and it was beating him before getting knocked out. He was beating Triple G. When Triple G was 37, Triple G was still in good shape. Triple G was still in good shape. At 37, he fought him. Marcelo Esteban Cáceres, who was beating Billy Joe Saunders before Billy Joe Saunders, in a miracle, knock him out. In a miracle. And he's saying that Marcelo Esteban Cáceres is not good. This guy is saying that the Angulo is not good. The only two losses Angulo had were against two champions. Ersuldo Ramirez and Dave Benavides. And this guy is saying that Angulo is not good. This guy is incompetent.
Son ya regulares, que ya están prácticamente muchos en bajada y de edad ya ha tenido sus problemas. Es una realidad. Pero aquí...
No, it's not. No, it's not. Edgar Berlanga looked great against Angulo. He looked great. He got hit. He was fighting a pretty good fighter. If you see Angulo fighting against Ramirez, Ersuldo Ramirez, Angulo hurt him a couple of times. He never hurt Edgar Berlanga. Tampoco estaba en bajada, like he's saying. That they were in their downfall. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. 38 years old is still a pretty strong fighter. That was the first time Luis Ortiz fought Deontay Wilder, who was 38, and almost knocked out Deontay Wilder. Almost knocked him out. So you're telling me that Angulo is old because he's 38? No, it's not. Now, if you talk to me about 40 plus, now we're talking about old guys. And Canelo fought many of those, his career, and their downfall. 40 plus fighters.
Y el problema aquí, vamos a poner en Puerto Rico, y ahora voy a hablar de algunos boxeadores, de algunos manejadores y de algunos promotores que confunden una opinión con data con no apoyar al boxeador de aquí. Señores, una cosa es dar una opinión con la información, que no estamos diciendo mentiras. Ahí están los resultados. Con no apoyar, son dos cosas diferentes. Ese es el escudo que a veces utilizan. Y discúlpenme, están mal en esa parte. Porque, mire, a mí me cae bien Edgar Berlanga. Yo lo he entrevistado en un par de ocasiones.
No se sabe que te cae bien. Si donde quiera que Edgar Berlanga ataca, rápido le caes allí para que si Edgar te dice dobla, te dobla para echártelo en la boca. ¿Verdad que sí? ¿Verdad que sí? Pero ahora estás hablando peste. Estás hablando peste de él. Lo has entrevistado, ¿verdad? Un par de veces dice, porque sabe que Edgar Berlanga está aquí en Cagua o sabe que está donde está y le cae allí. Eso yo no lo hago. I do not do that. I don't do that. I could look for an interview with Edgar Berlanga. He's going to give it to me. He knows me. Edgar Berlanga knows me. I know that he gladly would give me an interview. If I get to wherever he is, if he's in Puerto Rico, take a look at this guy. This is not the first time this guy has attacked Edgar Berlanga. This guy has attacked Edgar Berlanga before. And still Edgar Berlanga gives this guy an opportunity to interview him. This guy is a charlatan. Es un charlatán.
Me cae bien su padre. Esto.
You see that fool face, because he's got a fool's face. He's got a face like oh the person is a good person. Man, don't let anybody deceive you, man. Don't let anybody deceive you with their faces.
Y la verdad que yo los veo, yo les he visto y muy buenas personas. Pero si yo me dejo llevar en términos personales con ellos y voy a dar una opinión con el corazón de que los conozco, voy a ser parcial, no voy a ser imparcial. Y la realidad es que hoy día, hoy, si se celebra hoy o mañana, Edgar Berlanga no tiene oportunidad con Canelo Álvarez.
Ahí está mal, ahí está mal. Porque tú no tienes que ser imparcial o parcial. Tú lo que tienes que, si vas a hablar la verdad, tú puedes decir, yo no sé. Cosas más raras han pasado en el deporte. ¿Ok? Cosas más raras han pasado en el deporte. Tú no tienes que decir ya por obligación. Tacho, pierde. De seguro pierde, de seguro. Así han dicho con muchos otros peleadores. En la pelea de Vivo contra Canelo, casi, mira, yo digo que el 99.9% de la gente decía que Canelo iba a ganar. Ahora pueden decir, no, eso es embuste. Lo decían, lo decían. Este viejo es un embustero, es un embustero, es un embustero. Este viejo Edgar no le cae. Pero para entrevistarlo, cae ahí enseguida.
Definitivamente. Tenemos que verlo ahora con rivales que le traigan Matchroom Boxing para ver qué desarrollo, si ha evolucionado en comparación con las últimas combates que han llegado a la distancia. El Carmen Langa, muchachos que...
O sea, y si han llegado a la distancia, si han llegado a la distancia, significa que no sirve. O sea, que no está ready. Pues hay que hablar con Mayweather, ¿verdad? Hay que decir, Mayweather es una porquería, no sirve porque la mayoría de las peleas de Mayweather fueron a la distancia.
Pega durísimo. Pero hay cosas que hay que corregir, una realidad. Una de las cosas que yo tengo entendido es que van a venir, pero hay cosas que hay que corregir, una distancia. El Carmen Langa, muchachos que pega durísimo. Pero hay cosas que hay que corregir, una realidad. Una de las cosas que yo tengo entendido es que van a venir a vivir a Puerto Rico, concentrarse en Puerto Rico, para salir de ese entorno que hay en Nueva York, que es bastante fuerte, hay mucha distracción y eso le puede ayudar y es una realidad. Pero caramba, no formemos un issue con esto, en la cual, pues, hice este video para separar lo que es una opinión profesional con una opinión atacando personalmente. Iván no está atacando a Berlanga. Sí me sorprendió que después del programa Edgar hizo unas expresiones en sus redes sociales. Iván también hizo sus expresiones, pero no, yo creo que no debería pasar de ahí. Yo entiendo que, conociendo a Iván es un tipo veterano.
Okay, so here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Okay, I agree with him at what he said at the end right there. Okay, because Miguel Belanga is going to move to Puerto Rico. He's going to take a lot of that um, things that will get him distracted, right? Those distractions. If he moves to Puerto Rico, he's going to get those distractions um, out of him. And that's good. That's good. Moving to Puerto Rico is good for him. But saying that he needs to take boxing serious, because that's one thing that this guy said, Ivan Calderon. Edgar Berlanga needs to take boxing serious. That is just a that is disrespectful, man, to say that. It's disrespectful because Edgar Berlanga takes boxing seriously. The thing that many people think that Edgar Berlanga didn't look good in his last fights, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. I would say that Edgar Berlanga didn't look so good against Steve Rose. And I think that was the problem in that fight was the movement of Steve Rose, because Edgar Berlanga was not expecting that. Miguel Belanga was not expecting Steve Rose to run, to make that kind of a fight. Because he never made that fight before. Okay? And Miguel Belanga just thought, he thought that he was going to go in there and just trade punches with Miguel Belanga. He didn't do that. So he catched Miguel Belanga by surprise, He surprised Miguel Belanga in that fight. And that was something that those are things that Miguel Belanga is learning right now. Miguel Belanga is learning with those fights that is something that is going to stay right here, It's going to stay right here. And Miguel Belanga he injured his right elbow in training camp, and he came from a surgery in his left bicep. Okay, after the Gonzalez fight to fight Steve Rose. So you got to take all of those things into account, man. You got to take all of those things. That is the fight where I can say that Miguel Belanga didn't look as good as I wanted to see him, and even him after the fight looked like he was like he didn't like his what he did in that fight, his performance. He didn't like his performance in that fight. You could even see it in his face. It's not that he knew he lost, because like many people are saying, "Oh, he knew he lost. That's why he was looking like that." No. He didn't like his performance. That is why he looked like that. Because there were many things in that fight. There were many people talking to him. But this learning experience for Miguel Belanga. In his last fight, he had a trainer who was speaking to him. Only one trainer. Right now, I don't know if that trainer is going to come back or Miguel Belanga is going to get another trainer. But I know that Miguel Belanga for this next fight is going to be healthy. It's the most important thing. Miguel Belanga is going to be healthy, and at the same time, Miguel Belanga is going to show what he learned in all of those last 4 fights that he has had. He needed this. Miguel Belanga needed those fights to learn. And I think that I know who is fighting next. I know. I can't tell you because Miguel Belanga told me not to say it. Okay, and I respect his him trusting me. Okay, I respect him trusting me, and I'm not gonna play with that trust that he's given to me. Okay, but the guy that Miguel Belanga is fighting next, if he's fighting that guy, I think that is going to be a pretty good step up for him. Okay, it is just it's going to be like a tune-up fight for him. And the guy is good. Again, I'm not saying that the guy is a bad fighter. He's a good fighter. He's been in there with good fighters. But that is going to be a step up fight for him. And after that fight, I think that if it's not Munguia, it's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a really, really tough fight. I think that the last fight before fighting Canelo, that's going to be two tough fights. And like that guy, Caballero del Boxeo, was saying that Munguia is a Oscar fighter, but he fights for the zone. And I think that Eddie Hearns and De La Hoya could come into an agreement and make that fight happen, because they know both. They both know that is going to be a fight that is going to make money. That is going to be a fight that is going to make money. If they make that fight in New York, that is going to be packed up, family. Okay. So let's see what happens. I'm supporting Miguel Belanga 100%. Even if Miguel Belanga fights tomorrow against Canelo Alvarez, I'm going to support him 100%. Winning, losing, I don't care. Because he has a chance, Everybody has a chance. Do not come to me telling me that Miguel Belanga doesn't have any chance. Everybody has a chance. And much more Miguel Belanga, who is a puncher, boxer. Miguel Belanga can punch and he can box. He has learned a lot But here's the thing. Here's the good news. He's not fighting Canelo Alvarez tomorrow. Not even not. I think not even not even this year. Okay, that's the good news. So don't worry about that. That was a stupid question, and it was a stupid answer. Okay. Thanks a lot, family. I love you all in the name of Jesus Christ. Like always, God bless Israel. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. God bless this beautiful island. God bless your family. I will see you in the next video.